get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear all I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. It's Friday, isn't it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. We just had Thanksgiving yesterday. Now we're thankful it's Friday. So how's everybody doing? We're gonna paint Pannochia. I think that's how I say it. Does anybody speak Italian? Melania, you're in here. How do you pronounce this? Pannochia? Pannochia. Rumble is in the house. Indie Cross Painter, hello. There's Melania. Horrible hat. Your mom. Pannochia. No, here I'm gonna spell it in the channel. It's in the title of the stream here. Pannochia, I think. Yeah, there you go. Rumble's got it. Just awful. So Indie Cross Painter is not from Indianapolis, but from Kansas City, so that's why he's complaining about my hat. Wore it just for you. Pannochia. Pannochia, let's look at him. Not Pinocchio, Pannochia. Look at this gorgeous mini. This is huge. I want to show you a Space Marine compared to this. Look. This is one of those new ones, this new Space Marine, so you can see how big. Here is a Kingdom Death Settler next to him. Like I said, he's hefty. He's also full metal, white metal. And I thought we would get him started. Also, hi Benjamin's Prime, grateful. Did you get it? You got it? I can't remember what you got. Was it paint? I think it was paint. Did you get a chance to try it yet? I'm going to grab the Eisenhorn Mini. I finished him. Check it out. This is Eisenhorn, all done and finished. Look at this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Why is he out of focus? He's not in focus. There we go. There, that's better. Anyway, I went ahead and made the base brown. I think it adds a nice touch. So Google says that Pannochia is like corn on the cob? What? Now I need to look this up. Are you sure? Corn on the cob. I feel like it's a made-up name. The paints for the third collection. Yeah, you haven't got used to them, but you're happy to have gotten them. Yes. They don't take, you know what? I find they actually work better without a wet palette, even though I do use them with a wet palette. Try them without one. Because I believe Slow Fuse, when he paints with them, uses palette paper. Like a wax kind of palette paper. Pannochia sounds like a female version of Pinocchio. Yeah. In fact, it is similar. Well, here's our wizard. It's our wizard. He's the wizard. All right. Let's make a little dot in the middle here. And we got subscribers. There we go. Hearts. Hearts. Boom. And keep it in mind. Yeah. You got the Pro Krill #1 expansion as a Secret Santa gift. Oh, that's such a great gift. So that's something that is always good for Secret Santas. People rarely, like, hi, Tig McNeil. They rarely dislike getting paint. I'm one of them. I was just talking to Indie Cross Painter about my paint. Hold on a second. You guys see this paint over here, right? This is just a small fraction of my paint. And then I also have, let's see if I can angle this. If you look right here, no, right here, this foam tray and this foam tray and this foam tray are full of Citadel paints. And then I've got some tubs up above that are also full of paints. And then I have paints on either side of me on my desk as well. Megatron, how are you doing? 1993. Grateful, let's see, stunning. Let's figure out, so first thing I'm gonna do, this is my process. I haven't figured out what colors I wanna use. So you guys know me, sometimes I like to just Google let's just Google wizard. But I kinda wanna use pink and purple. So I'm gonna Google pink and purple wizard and see what I get. And then I'll show you the process I go through to pick out a color palette. Because I don't like inventing color palettes out from scratch. So a lot of times I will go to a palette website, or I'll pick out another piece of fantasy art and then pull all the colors out of that. And that usually works out really well for me, because then I don't have to play around with color theory nearly as much. And when you're working on a commission, time is money. And so I'm not having to, figure it out. All right, pink and purple wizard. Wizard. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Oh, because I spelled wizard wrong. There we go. That should be better. All right, now we gotta go through the images, and then we're gonna look through. This is not very good. Oh wait, there's one. That's really pretty. All right, now I'm just gonna Google wizard, and then pick out the pink and purple ones. Wizard. Ah, here we go. Okay. So I want your opinions. The colors that when I Googled wizard, I'm getting a lot of blue and a lot of orange. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go do Whip Trip and see if I can show you a better example. Hi Nemo, whoa, how are you? It's early there, early. Melania's like, yes, pink and purple. Megatron says, fine, continuing to work on the Adepticus Mechanicus Sulfur Hounds. Nice. You looked up Nocturna. Ooh, look up Nocturna Purple Wizard. Okay, I will. Let's see. What is Nocturna? Ooh, oh, he's pretty. Yes. That is pretty. Oh my gosh. Imperial purple set. That's really gorgeous. Oh yeah. I think we could use that. That's a good idea. All right. Let's do it. Let's go to Robert Carlson. Has a picture here from Putty and Paint. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, I think I can make this work actually really well. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this wizard that Rumble mentioned. Let me minimize this. There we go. All right, Whip Trips. What's gonna make me, hold on, what's gonna make me pick? Properties. Here we go. All right, take a look at this. Is Rogland? Yeah, he's super good. I didn't know his name was Robert Carlson. He must only use his pseudonym. But let's look at this beautiful colors. Look at that. There we go. So we've got teal, we've got purple, we've got a little bit of orange yellow, and we've got gray. And we're definitely going to need a lot of those colors. Although I'm going to be really honest, it's a little blah. You know me, I like really bright colors. It's a little blah. I want to do something bright. I mean, I do like the colors. Those colors look good. But I think I want something a little bit more saturated. Let me see if I can show you what I think I have in the mind. You have a picture of the models? Cool, Megatron, we do Whip Trip Wednesday on Wednesdays. So you'll be able to show us on Wednesday. That is a community day. All right, hold on. I'm gonna back up here. We're gonna go back to the wizard search. I like some of those colors for the wizard though. All right, I'm gonna show you what I mean by grays and orange. Take a look at this one. Yeah, that's a good one to show you. Take a look at this. See how we've got a little bit of red and a little bit of teal with the dragon. And then we've got this blue and orange with the wizard. Okay, that's one of them. Hang on. There's another one. We're going to spend a little time on this because, let me do this. There we go. Let me check here. There's another one that I liked. This one has a lot more colors in it. No, I don't like that one at all. So, Melanie, where did you do this, where did you do the Secret Santa gift? Is that through the Reddit? They're the only ones I know that do Secret Santa. Man, I don't know why it's... I'm gonna have to look. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to find Cujo's Discord server. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he had a Yes, I guess I did it. Are you a backer of his Patreon? Cujo. Let me go back to these wizards I liked from before. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh. Listen, let me show you this. Oh man, that's like a cross stitch. I don't want that. I should have done all this homework beforehand, but I like you guys to see my process a little bit, just to see. Oh, here we go. It's so gray. A lot of wizards use blue fire. A lot of blue fire, which means orange flame. Yes. Okay, I'm going to show you this one from ArtStation. Oh no. I hate it when it takes you to a page and it's like full of art. Let's open that in a new tab. There we go. Okay, let's see if you can see this at all. Yeah, you can. All right, here we go. Take a look at this. That has some nice colors in it, and it's got, I think I'm going to work with that. Yeah, you like that? Dr. Pannochia is saying yes, but I don't know if she's saying yes to Melanie or to me. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, Rumble just posted in chat. Be sure to enter Shoshie's 20,000 Facebook follower giveaway. So if you both, if you haven't entered this giveaway, we've got some really nice prizes, and I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to enter. You have a month to enter, so there's a lot of time. Yes to the wizard and yes to Millennia. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna go with that wizard. I'm gonna print that out, and that way I will have it in front of me. I won't have to be flipping back and forth. Let's see if my printer's working today. Yes, it is. Can I share my favorite wizard that you painted? Yeah, sure. Well, you know, I'd really rather wait until Whip Trip Day, if that's okay. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go grab my paper. That's not the right paper. Wait. Here we go. Okay, this is substandard. The printout, it's good enough though. I think I can get something from that. But Wednesday. You're right. It's Friday today. We're gonna do we're gonna do whip trips on Wednesday. Because I need to, if I'm going to get this wizard done, and it is a commission, I got to do this. So here we go. Let's talk about colors. Let's break this down. He's got this interesting, like, magic coming out of the floor. We don't know why. It disappears under his dress. Again, we don't know why. But it's cool. It's got rocks attached to it. I think it's meant to be wind, not I think it's meant to be wind, not magic. That makes sense. So that changes everything, doesn't it? So then this is fire, but it's smoke also. So we've got smoke coming out of his pipe, but then it's so confusing. What do I do with this? Wind magic. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to make it pretty because it doesn't make a lot of sense as a sculpt. So sometimes just rule it cool. Oh, and I love the fact that his outfit matches this guy a little bit. So I think that's gonna work. All right. So we're gonna start out with some dark blues. Actually, no, we're gonna start out with some peachy colors for his face. I'm gonna start out with some mahogany because I want it to be nice and dark on the end there. Dirty wind since it's close to the ground. Yes, that's kind of my thinking. All right, glasses are off for a minute because I gotta paint his little bitty face and his hands. Let's start with the hands. You guys can listen to this awesome metal track. There we go. What's everybody got planned for the weekend? Are people actually starting to do the holiday shopping? Oh, I have something I want to show you guys. This is something, speaking of holiday shopping, I have a holiday gift for, I'm debating on whether I want it to be for a subscriber or a follower. I'm going to let you guys help me decide. So, for Hanukkah this year is the week starting December 10th, and then 8 days, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, wait, 17, 18. I think it's through the 18th. It's 8 nights. Sorry, 8 nights. Starts on the 10th. 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 8 crazy nights. Yes, hurt bag. Anyway, traditional Hanukkah gift to give to family is socks. And look what I found. I thought this would be kind of a cute Hanukkah gift that I could give away. Socks are always useful, yes. And they say mensch, which means that the person who buys this or wins this, yes, mensch. In Yiddish, mensch means esteemed person. It's more than, yeah, I know Pannochia speaks German, and in German it just means person. But it means more than that. In Yiddish, it means like really amazing, esteemed person. You're such a mensch. Pannochia, you're a mensch. You know? So, what does it say? It says positive affirmation socks. Made in the USA. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think these are ladies' socks. They're size medium. Anyway. Wholesome socks, exactly. Because, so Judaism Hanukkah's not a big holiday for us. It's only a big deal because of Christmas is so commercialized. So because of that, everybody makes such a big deal out of Christmas, and there's all the holiday presents and everything that, you know, the Jewish kids didn't want to be left out. So we started commercializing Hanukkah a little bit as well. So have you heard of the elf on a shelf? It's like this toy that you buy, and the toy like watches the kids and makes sure they're being good or whatever, I think. Anyway, they came out with mensch on a bench. So there's a mensch on a bench, elf on a shelf. And so I kind of also collect Jewish kitsch. And I'll tell you, kitsch, I believe, is a Yiddish word as well. I'll teach you the word kitsch. It's so funny. Hold on. What does kitsch mean? Some of you already know because it's kind of made its way into the English language. It's a loan word from German and Yiddish. It is art or other objects that, generally speaking, appeal to popular rather than high art tastes. Such objects are sometimes appreciated in a knowingly ironic or humorous way. Like a mensch on a bench, that's kitsch. It's also related to the concept of camp because of its humorous and ironic nature. So like something that would be kitsch would be like if I got Hanukkah decorations and I left them up till February to be ironic. It's a little bit kitsch. So kitschig. Yeah. It's awesome. Oh wow, my bot is going crazy. Yes, I'm not painting the Eisenhorn thing bot. Hold on, I totally forgot to fix that. Let me fix it. Let's see, notice, edit to Shoshie is painting Pannochia from Greebo Games. There we go. There we go. All right, you were just editing it. Sorry about that. I should have let you do that. Anyway, what do you think about these being a follower giveaway? You can kind of relate to this. Grandma's kitchen can be kitschig. Yes, yes, yes. My grandma's kitchen was kitschig. Kitschig. So why don't we do this as a follower giveaway on the 1st, or we can wait until the 10th and do it on Hanukkah. And then it will literally be your Hanukkah socks. I think we should wait till the 6th. We can do, I have another pair. We can do a follower pair and a subscriber pair. You should wait. We should do it on Hanukkah, right? So you can have your own Hanukkah socks. Technically, it's pronounced Hanukkah with a Only my German friends will be able to say Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Okay, let's go back to painting. We are gonna do. Here we go. There we go, you got that. Awesome. Edited it. Perfect. All right, and why do we have Whip Trip up? That's what we're gonna be painting. There we go. Let's flip to the other face. There we go. All right, so our wizard is mostly, I think mostly blues. I'm going to grab, I don't paint with blue a lot. Dark blue is good. And I got another blue that might be nice. How about, that's dark purple. I have another blue somewhere. Dark gray blue. These are two different blues, very much. I think they'll be good. So this will be my shadow. Oh, that's so pretty. And then this will be my other color. You fixed my giveaway message. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Good, good. What was wrong with it? Oh, I forgot to finish painting his hands. We were using the mahogany as our first layer. Glasses are off again. Okay. I have to tell you guys, I think, especially Rumble, so he can pass the information on to Double Fruity. But what was it? Thanksgiving, Mike and I went birding because we knew there weren't going to be a ton of people out, and there weren't. It was great because it was Thanksgiving. A lot of people were home. Anyway, so we went out to the cemetery in town, and we didn't see a lot of birds there. It was already almost dusk, so we missed most of the birds. but we did see 2 bucks and a doe, like the deer. One of them was a 5-point buck. I mean, it was really, really close to us as well. It was amazing to see. And I really wasn't expecting to see a deer in a cemetery, but it was pretty neat. And they were eating. And then Mike got some pictures of them. And then as we were leaving, now that's not the color he's gonna stay. That's just his darkest shadow color. We're gonna layer this so it'll be more contrasty. And I'm gonna get some, this one, pale flesh? No. First I'm gonna use this and mix it with a little bit of that mahogany. So that's my first layer. Wow, we had lots of wild deer in the New Forest. Do you love seeing them? Yeah. So this is the best part though, Rumble. Right after we were on our way home and we passed this area that like is a landfill kind of place. And we saw hundreds and hundreds of crows. Hold on, I gotta show you. I think I can show you on my phone. Hold on. I've got a video. Let's see if this works. Yep, here we go. Flip this. Look at how many crows there are. Let me see if I can put the sound up. There are so many.
This is the biggest murder I've ever seen.
That
They
was
must be getting ready to roost. Look
Yeah.
at this tree.
Look at that. Hundreds of crows. It is crazy. That's not even all of them. There's a whole bunch on the ground, like drinking water. Hold on, I'll show you the other one. See, right there? That's where the landfill is, and there was like even more. They were kind of like standing around puddles and drinking. So yeah, that was pretty intense. And what were they? So they were getting ready to roost. And if you didn't know this, in the winter and the fall, crows will get together at night and, you know, they will get together and for protection and all sleep in the same area. So they were all getting ready to do that. It was pretty cool. I was just very happy because I was like, I knew that my crows would probably go somewhere outside their territory to roost. I just didn't know where in town they would do it. And I also had no idea that so many crows, like that's probably a good portion of all the crows in town that you just saw. I would not be surprised. By the way, I'm doing this first layer, leaving a little bit of that burgundy showing, right? So that way it gradually looks as if it's getting lighter and lighter. Okay, let's go over here to this one. Being really careful to try to just use the point of my brush around the fingers because I don't want to get any paint down in the crevices. And I just did. Let's see if I can wick it up with the, there we go. Sometimes I need to use a brush to wick the paint out of the crevices. What's the Yiddish word? Shana. Shana is pretty. That's what, here, this is how you spell it. So if you wanted to mix the Australian with the Yiddish, you could say somebody is a Shana Sheila. That wouldn't be really complimentary though to call somebody a Sheila though, right? So you would say Aw, hugs. Nugs for hugs. Thank you so much for the follow. Cold and gray. How's you on the Dangeroo Island? How are you doing? So Shayna is the Yiddish word. What is the Yiddish word? So anybody here who speaks other languages, I like to do some cultural exchange. So the Yiddish word for pretty. For pretty equals Shayna. And like one of the things, like your grandma will come up to you and she'll like, oh, you got such a Shayna punam. And punam means face. Punam. No, if you call someone a Sheila, you get smacked in the mouth hard. Right, so don't call anybody a Sheila because that's bad. But you can call them Shayna because that's nice. They have a Shayna punam. Okay, here's how it goes. So I think the Yiddish word for pretty, no, sorry, German. What's the German word for pretty, Dr. Panditeka? I know it's like schöne. Would you say schöne? Dangeroo Island is getting hot. I heard it was 105 in Brisbane the other day. Is there? Yes, I think there is, but probably not often. I'd be willing to bet there's somebody. Okay, let's see. I'm looking up the German word for pretty. Oh, there's the Afrikaans. Pragtica. There we go. There's, okay, and then say pretty. Oh, it's ziemlich. Ziemlich. I'm sure there's other words though. Let me see. Ziemlich, recht. Hübsch. Hübsch is probably the best. Hübsch. I'm going to write down that one because I think that one's the closest. Yeah. Oh, it's the guttural, like. Okay, so like Pragtiche. I know I messed that up. What's the UK slang for pretty? What would you say? I always like these lessons. They're really fun. All right, we're going to go to the next color here. Again, we're lightening them up little bit by little bit. Leaving that dark mahogany in the crevices. And I gotta go over here to do this side of his face and his forehead. Your father was South African and your mom was English and you were born in Zimbabwe. Whoa, that's very cool. So you got exposed to lots of languages, didn't you? Well, pretty much anybody. Now you're in the UK. So how do you identify? Do you identify as South African or Zimbabwean? Or you don't have to tell me, by the way. I'm just curious. When somebody's moved around a lot, sometimes they don't identify as being from anywhere. Okay, by the way, I'm going to be mixing my next color. That's quite a step, so here we go. Ah, Mozambique and Angola. Okay, yeah. I would love to visit that sometime. I love traveling, and there's a lot of countries in Africa, actually, I'd like to see. Did you guys hear that? I don't know where that was from. Maybe it's from my other, that's weird. I heard a bell sound. Zimbabwe, but all over just British as the passports. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay, so this is my next color. Watch this. I'm thinning this out very, very fine. I'm going to start on knuckle because that's going to end up being the brightest. Oh, see, I already messed it up. I think I need a little smaller brush, just a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot smaller. See the size? You can swear in 5 languages? Oh, your husband alarm is going off, which means it was an extremely short visit. Okay. Shoshie, you have your tracking number. Awesome. Thank you, Lady B. I'm glad that you were here. I'm glad that we got to see you. See how we get lighter now? Especially on the knuckles, I want that lightness. I think I'm going to go straight up to this bright color. I'm going to hit these knuckles. With that real bright peachy color. Wrap that around the thumb there. Mix a little bit of this darker peach because it got a little bit too bright. So there we go. The darker peach can go over that lighter peach, keep those knuckles nice and bright. Good, good, good. Okay. Gut gemacht. All right, then the nose again. This is the brightest, but he's got like just the smallest little bump where his eye is. And then his forehead. Perfect. And I probably will go back over his face a little bit to just blend that in a little. Kind of going over these fingers. I find fingers can be one of the most frustrating things. Probably that and eyes to paint. And a little bit of this. Okay, so this is the darker glaze, but I'm going to go back down here, give it a little mid-tone. Hold on a second. Something is up with my music. Just want to make sure I don't have 2 things playing at once. Okay, that was right. Okay, we're good. Whew, scared me for a second. There we go. Awesome, you got the Greebo games. Oh, let me look. Maybe there's some awesome concept art that goes with it. Pannochia, there's no concept art. Oh, but he looks great. By the way, guys, check out Greebo Games. They really do make some beautiful miniatures. I believe they are a Italian company. By the way, oh, that reminds me, I completely forgot. One of my sponsors is having a sale, a Black Friday sale. I'm going to tell you, they gave me a code to give you guys. Hold on. Red Grass Games, here we go. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. They're doing a 4-day Black Friday event. 20% off sale-wide, or site-wide, on web palettes, painting handles, brushes, nippers, supplies. And I'm going to go ahead and give you this link. Copy link. And this will be their Black Friday sale link. I think... Where is it? Okay. Okay, now there we go. Paste. Woo, that's a long link. Hold on, don't click on that just yet. Let me make sure it goes to... Yep, it worked. I guess you can use that link. It's just super long. So that's cool. 20% off. KDM had one too. They did. They have like a sale. They have a sale that's like sometimes up to 50% off, depending on what you're getting. All right, we're going back to painting. You were looking at Greebo yesterday? That's funny. That's a funny coincidence, isn't it? Okay, so you guys see this is the layers I've been building up. Now my last layer is this bright pink, bright peachy pink. Oh yeah, that is working for me too. I'm focusing on where the light is hitting. So on these bigger knuckles, like that, maybe just a little bit on the heel of the hand, and then definitely on the end of the nose. Need a little bit more water. A little bit more on the end of that nose. And the cheeks. Tiny bit on the forehead. There we go. Okay, so this one, gonna have it right here. I'm just gonna leave it on that top half of that hand. And we can flip it. Looks good. Okay. Let's make sure. That is the skin, and that's the most inner part of the model. So now we're going to go in with this dark blue that I've got, and we're going to start painting down. Oh, I just noticed something. I don't know if you guys can see, there's some texture on his robe right there. I want to show you a trick. This is something I learned. If you don't have time to take a little bit of gloss varnish. By the way, did anybody get anything from the Kingdom Death sale? I got 3 things. I got the Echoes of Death 3, which, holy cow, did that have a huge price jump or what? I feel like Echoes of Death 1 and 2 weren't $75, but maybe I'm not remembering it right. All right, take the gloss, and it's just gonna, you're just gonna fill up those pocks. There's like little metal pocks. This mostly happens with metal miniatures. You'll have these little irregularities, but you can fill them up with the gloss paint, and then it really works. And I've just found a little mold line. I'm going to attempt to cover up that mold line with the gloss here as well, because I can't really get in there and fix it. This model was put together before I got it, so there wasn't a lot I could do as far as cleanup. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I can go in. Sorry, I'm holding it way too close to the camera. Sneaky, hi. Oh my gosh, hi Jan. Thank you so much for the raid, Genuine Vision. Welcome everybody. We're painting Pannochia from Greebo Games. We're in the process of making him beautiful. Blame Jan. How are you doing, Jan? Did you have, are you looking forward to the weekend? Thank you for following No Fox to Give. We have a, you know what's funny is I have another follower named No Fox Given. Are you guys related? Dark Washu, welcome. Welcome everybody. We are working on this awesome model called Pannochia. He was having tech issues. Oh, that's annoying. I hate that. Distant cousins, likely. Cryptic Ninja, thank you so much for the follow. You had to screenshot chat to him on Facebook constantly, all stream. Oh no. Oh wow. That is a bummer. EOD and 1 and 2, $60 originally. Oh, they were? Okay, so I don't feel so bad. Rocket Cog, wow. Thank you. You're the first subscriber of the day. Thank you so much. While I have everybody here, I just want to show you guys, it seems like, I don't know if Jan's actually here, but we got some socks that we're going to be giving away when it's Hanukkah. We're going to give away these mensch socks, but it's not Hanukkah yet. You got to wait till Hanukkah. Mensch means esteemed person in Yiddish, and in German it means person. It's much better to be called a mensch in Yiddish. It's very, very complimentary, and if somebody thinks of you as a mensch, they're like, they really like you. You're a top bloke, right? Hey Jan, thank you so much. Thanks for those bits. We just started a hype train with Genuine subscribing as well. Holy cow, 39 months. Has it been that long? Jan, you've subscribed to me for 39 months. Because you are a mensch. You're a mensch. Vision. And thank you for that cheer, Dark Washu. Really, really sweet of you. We were 69%. Aw, Rumble just cheered 100. I don't know what that was. 81% toward a hype train. We've got the bits. We can do it. We can get to level 2. There we go. No fox to give. Thank you for the bits. Sneaky says, imagine Echoes of Death with only males. I know. Wish, wish, wish. We will make it happen. That would be really good. I would paint that. 81% toward a hype train, guys. 81%. We can make a level 2. Hi, Ravage. All those male pinups are shipping next month. It's blowing my mind. I know. Zen for One just cheered. There we go. 87%, 88%. Thank you, Zen for One. How am I? I'm a little bit on the tired side, but I'm very happy. We just had a big raid from Genuine Vision. We have a lot of people watching right now. You probably better start painting so you guys get something to watch. We're talking about Kingdom Death now. ZB, thank you for the follow. We would like to write everybody's names down when they subscribe. So ZB just follow. Oh wait, you're not a subscriber, but we'll still thank you. Mad love. 75 male pinup. I know, I'm so excited. Is that coming with the stuff? This is our wizard. We're painting from Greebo Games. I'm gonna go ahead and put some paint down on him while we're talking, because I feel like I'm not painting enough. What does Electric Eve always say? Shut up and paint. I like that. Oh, that's what the pinup's nice. Notice that there is gloss. That's to cover up some of these little pocks that were kind of in the way before. There we go. Pannochia from Greebo Games. I think I need a bigger brush. Let me find a bigger brush. Whoa! Dr. Pannochia just should... We're 94%, guys. We can do this. We have almost 2 minutes to get a level 2 hype train. Thank you for the bits, Dr. Pannochia. Is this the knee? I don't... No, this is solid metal. And it's... I don't know how new it is. I don't think it's new. It is Greebo, though. Oh, I was looking to look for a bigger brush. That's what I was going to do. Let's do, let me see this brush. Oh, here's a nice big brush. There we go. That's a 4. That's very big. There's a lot of surface area to cover, and we can cover it quickly with a bigger brush. 100%. We just made a level 2 hype train. Anonymous cheerer. I didn't know you could cheer anonymous, but thank you for your awesome cheer, anonymous cheerer. That is awesome. Just gonna get in here into the crevices. There we go. So what plans does everybody have for the weekend? Are we gonna be, some of us are gonna be eating leftover turkey still, I believe. My husband, I have a recipe for deviled eggs for you guys that really is awesome. So I made this yesterday, and I've never made deviled eggs before, ever. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm gonna say they were probably the best deviled eggs I've ever eaten. And I'm not just saying that because I made them. I'm not. You're always here for a great deviled... Okay, so this is the secret ingredient. So you get the eggs, you cut them in half, and then you put the yolks in a bowl, right? That's the first step. And the second step, this is the secret ingredient, is add a really high quality olive oil. I know these are not healthy eggs, but the taste is worth it. Okay? Trust me. All right, so you get the olive oil, you mix it in with the eggs until it's like a mash. And then you put in a little bit of mayonnaise, but not a lot. Like maybe that much mayonnaise, like a tablespoon or 2, maybe. You fixed the spelling? Nice. Oh, good. I'm glad you did that. Thank you. All right, so then after you get the mayo in there, then you put about 2 or 3, about this much Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard. Don't use that yellow mustard. That's what makes it, that's what makes the eggs have a bite to it. What, Dawn? Thank you for the tip. That's so awesome. What a sweetie. Thank you, Dawn. Then you add a little onion salt, and then you you mix that all together. So it's olive oil, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, onion salt, and then go ahead and By the way, if you don't like mayo, this is a good recipe to just skip the mayo with, because the olive oil makes it taste so good. But it has to be high quality olive oil. And then get the paprika after you scooped it and put it back into the whites. Right, you know how you do that with deviled eggs. You scoop it out and put it back in. Then you put paprika on top of that. That's easy enough, right? Lip dog, what'd I miss? So try that recipe and then let me know. They were really some of the best I've ever tried. I'm hoping that's dry now. Hopefully that covered up that mold line a little bit because I couldn't reach it. All right, glasses are off for a second while I paint the sleeve. This brush is large, but it's not holding a point. So I'm having to kind of fiddle with it a little bit. Okay. What just, oh God, my emote. I received a Hype Train 1 emote. Which one is this? Hey, Walter's Workshop, how you doing? Choo Choo Hype Kick is what I got. There you go. Looks like somebody kicking a door. Oh, you want to get out a gecko? Okay, let me get to a place where the robes are all done. Otherwise, I'm going to forget what I was doing. You guys know what I mean, right? Okay. Oh yeah, that worked. That worked really well. So I had that gloss medium on the robe right there, and it did cover up the pox really well. By the way, if you have this model, I recommend not assembling it completely. Sub-assemble it, and then paint parts of it, because there's a lot to this. I think it would be better sub-assembled a little bit anyway. All right, almost done. Got to get up in here and on the hat. He's got a cool coat though, huh? So we were talking about a super secret project that I have in the works, and how I asked you guys if you would follow me on a Patreon if I had one, and a lot of you said that you would. So I'm actually seriously looking at Patreon now, because that might be some way for us to do this project and still have our little community, because I don't know if I'll be able to do Twitch at the same time I'm working on this. It's going to be one of those, probably one or the other things, or not as often doing Twitch. There we go. All right, is everything painted? No. I'm just getting all little mistakes that I missed. Ah! This is a good thing that had a lid on it. All right, I'm getting a smaller brush because that brush is too big. Now we got too big. Oh my goodness. Okay. All my metal songs have been playing today. I might have to switch it back to the chill. We will get out the gecko really soon, though. Give me a second. He's like a Harry Potter wizard a little bit. Notice that I'm not using a holder. There's no reason for that, except for that I just forgot to get it. And now I probably need to go get it out because I'm noticing that my hand is cramping up a little because this model is not light. It is a heavy, heavy model. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm all done. Now I can get a gecko out. Not all done, but all done with that base coat. Do you have a promo game for Greebo? No, I don't. To let them know. You know what you could do, though? I don't have a promo code. I don't mind, you know, sending them. You could, so whenever you do an order, a lot of times there's like a little box that says, there's a little box that says other instructions. A lot of times you can write whatever you want in those. You could just write, Shoshie sent me, you know, that'd be nice. I don't have a promo code though, but I would check let me check their website. They might be having a sale. Let's see. Games, there we go. They have a free Kitsch breath stealer for the first 100 orders over $50. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's see. I'm gonna check their Facebook page real quick. If I can spell Greebo. There it is. Black Friday week. Here's what it says. Up to 20% off from 27th of November through December 4th for the first 100 orders over €50. A free KICGI, the breath stealer, will be made with the new Greebo resin KICGI. Will be a test model in the Greebo, made in Greebo, which is their resin. A new kind of way to produce miniature in our workshop. So that is going on. That's cool. Look at this creature. Hold on a second. Can you guys see that? That is what they're giving away free with the first 50 orders over 100. It's called a breath stealer. You got a small discount. Yeah. Yeah. Get Shoshie to paint your box art. That would be nice. It's a free, oh, you know what? I would love to paint box art. I did a Greebo model as for a commission once, and they wrote me personally, and they were so happy with the paint job. They said that they never thought that somebody would do such a high level version of their work, and they were really happy with it. The Greebo metal Cutie Mall Blood Bowl minis are great. You haven't seen the new resin yet? It's a free Lizard Man model. Ah, okay. Lizard Man's probably like copyrighted or something. Let's take a stretch break, get out a gecko, and then we can paint. Stretch. I probably need 2 stretch breaks this today because I feel like I got run over. Oh, that feels really good on my back. Okay, let's get out of gecko. By the way, I need to mist the gecko tank anyway. Hello, babies. There you are. Look at the sweeties. Aw, there's Peppercorn. Well, you look good, girl. Why do you look so good? She's like, don't pick me up. Oh my gosh, Peppercorn had a shed. Check this out, and she looks gorgeous. She has a little excess shed on her fingers. Look at how beautiful. You have to see. So Peppercorn just shed. You can see this on her toes, but look at her skin. She looks really good. We have to help her get this off her toes, though, because what happens with geckos is if they get excess shed on their toes, they can actually, the skin will continue to tighten. See? And she's got a little bit on her back foot too. Where's it? Oh, her whole foot is still covered in skin. I'll have to get that off later because that's pretty big. You got a little shed on your toes? They don't like their feet being messed with. I don't want to piss her off on stream because that would. But look at, she's such a sweetie. She looks really good. She had a good shed. That means the hydration is on par. Look at that girl. Just gotta get the little pieces off. Let me see if I can grab it. Sometimes it's best to get like a cotton swab and just get, oh, you know what? Her tail feels skinny. She needs to eat some crickets. You need to eat some crickets. I'm gonna have to give her some crickets so she eats. She's still pretty healthy, but she just looks a little bit, I'll have to weigh her. They eat their own skin, and the reason why is because it kind of helps them protect them so they're not leaving traces of their scent around. Here's my girl. Here's Biscuit. Come here, Biscuit. Here we go. You know what's funny? Sometimes I don't expect Peppercorn to shed, and she just looks kind of dry. And I think it's because I didn't mist her tank enough or whatever. Need some pumpkin pie? Here's my Biscuit. Hold on, there we go. Now you can get a close-up of her without the light. See, she doesn't like the light. She's a good girl. Here's overhead of the Biscuit. Look at, see the difference between her tail? Her tail is big. She eats the most crickets. She's chunky. All right, we'll put them back. She's like, no, 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 I don't like the light. All right, you want back in your enclosure? Yes. Anyway, so like I said, Peppercorn was dry looking. It looked like she had already shed, but it had been a bad shed. But what it was the skin, she was getting ready to shed again. And the old pieces of shed from the shed before that were still on her. Let's go back to our wizard. He's a wizard. Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, your apex predator cat is snoring happily behind me. Yes. Apex predator. I have a cat as well. I love him. His name is Bear. He is almost not very cat-like. He's very, very loving. Well, not that cats aren't loving, but he's just very chill and very sweet and extremely needy and cuddly in a good way. All right, do you see how I'm just painting on the apex of these folds? There we go. we're going to get lighter and lighter. Now, see where that is? I'm going to rinse my brush, get a little water, and then wiggle this into a fade so it blends, so there's no sharp line. That came out nice. Do this over here. Oh no, cat hair, some kind of lint. There we go. So I got Echoes of Death. I got the Lucy that has the karate gi, which I really liked. I used to study martial arts, so that was something that was kind of personal to me. I like that. And what else? I got another, it was one of the Black Friday sale figures. It was the White Speaker Hunter Dancer or something like that. Can't remember what she's called, but it was on sale for $12.50, and I really like that character and that model, so I went ahead and got another one for myself, even though I've already painted it once. That lint is coming from my paper towel. There we go. Each time, smooth this out. Blue is not the easiest color for me to paint. I sometimes can get a little bit chalky with it depending on what's happening. Okay, now we got the highlights painted. Now we're gonna, again, just wiggle that glaze so it blends. On all the sides. Last one, there we go. All right. I definitely want to get lighter with this. Keep going lighter. We're going to take a look at chat. You have a cat that actually meows. Pippin barks. Literally, he says, meow wow. Tarma chirps, and Sony kind of screams. Is Sony part Siamese? Lucy looked cool, but they reopened the Pledge Manager wave for KDM stuff, so I'm still deciding on whether to go for some of that. Yeah, Ragakog, I went ahead and got the card pack and was kind of disgusted with how much shipping was for the card pack, but well, whatever. And I'm sure there's a reason for it. What else did I get? I don't know, but I'm really, really excited about Wave 3. This is the pinups, right? For some reason I thought it was more than that, but it's not. I mean, I think I'm getting my death dice. Is the showdown board? The showdown board, I believe. I'm getting that also. Which I was lucky and I got the $100 showdown board. I knew I wanted that instantly as soon as I saw it. What's funny is that there's already been like fan-made showdown boards being put out. Okay, I want you to see these folds over here. Kind of carefully. Pay attention to where the raised areas are. And we're leaving the darker blue underneath. This is interesting because it's again, it's underneath, but it's okay. Let's get the front of the rim of the hat. All right, I can fix that with the darker. There we go. And again, with the blue, there's going to be some kind of OSL going on. I haven't figured out how that's going to work yet. So for now, I'm just going to paint on all of my layers, and we'll get to the other part later. There we go. I'm kind of using the side of my brush to paint as well, because I can kind of hit those ridges a little bit easier. See, there's a bump here, and that's a dip, so that gets left alone. And then this whole thing is sort of a bump right here as well. If I have too much paint on my brush, I can just delop, add it up, you know, take it off. All right, there we go. We're almost done with that second layer. Bertino, hello. Hoo-hoo, wie geht's? Mir geht es gut. Und dir? Showdown board is 200 now. I have a feeling it will be worth it. I think $100 is kind of a steal for it. I think 200 is probably where it's going to stay price-wise, though. Right? With what's happening with COVID, right now everybody's using his online showdown board, possibly. I haven't even had a chance to play Kingdom Death since before the shutdown and everything. All right, I'm getting there. It's gray. What can I do next? I want to do a brighter blue. Let me look at my reference, because this is really gray, dark gray. I need some contrast. Look at how flat that is. So we're going to go in with some, what am I going to do? Part of me wants to use a wash. I think I will. I think I'm going to use a wash. I've got some Nuln Oil here, and I have some purple as well. I think I'll add some transparent purple to my Nuln Oil and see what happens. Just 2 drops of the transparent purple and a few drops of we'll do 4 drops of Nuln Oil. 5 drops of Nuln Oil. You'd prefer terrain pieces? Oh yeah, I would like that too. I think what I would like from Kingdom Death is a lot. Hi, Wandering Soup Ninja. For you personally, you'd rather buy more minis than a nice board. That's totally legit. I get that. Oh, wait. You guys see how dark that is? Let's try to stick that just in the deepest crevices then. So that's much better. That purple is what I needed. Okay. Purple is a great shadow color. Let's see if I can get it in here. So now we're painting, this is called painting down, where we're shading. See that? Makes a big difference. And we're going to go in under where the fabric is touching. Okay. And in the crevice here, right? Rinse that and then see where this line is right here. We can use just water and thin that out just like that. Isn't that pretty? That's a watercolor technique I've learned. Get those. I'm gonna try to get in here. I don't know what he's wearing, so I'm just gonna cover it with that purple. And again, with the water, I'll slide this up the sides a little bit, and so it'll feather. There we go. I might get a little bit of tea staining, but we can fix it. We can kind of blend it. Flip it. I'm going to look at chat in 1 second, guys. There we go. That's so pretty. Really do like that beautiful purple. Wandering Signature says, hey, it's been a while since I visited. Yeah, that's okay. Things have been happening this year that have been kind of crazy, huh? Lonely Tree, I know, I love Lonely Tree. It's a beautiful model. Ashkelon, exactly. Release it to all the people so that can let it live and evolve. What did I miss? Where did Ash say something? Oh, Ash says, like they've done with Morheim. Ah, okay. See that? See that? What did they do with Mordheim? How did I miss that? The reason behind dropping Guild Ball was complete BS. They didn't want a competitive environment. What? Yeah, you know, we don't even know what that could have been. It could have been something completely different. A lot of people from War Machine Hordes were picking up Guild Ball because they were not happy with where War Machine Hordes was going. And so it is possible that they, you know, that they were changing the way people were starting to play Guild Ball, and that, not that it was a competitive environment, but that maybe it was kind of I'm just guessing, but maybe just a douchey competitive environment. I don't know. You know? I wasn't too involved, but I know that a bunch of people from one game went to go play in another one. There we go. I know that the game was originally meant to be just kind of, you know, you and a friend. I really don't think they meant to be like a whole circuit or anything like War Machine Hordes. But they don't understand, what they don't understand is that when you create something, it doesn't matter what it is, it will sometimes take on a life of its own and become something you didn't intend it to. Which I really hope that you guys don't end up quoting that back at me sometime, because I'm planning on doing this project. Watch you be like, Shoshie, remember when you told us that your projects take on a life of their own and you can't always... Yeah, that's going to be me, watch. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the entire underside of this with the purple and then just let it naturally kind of settle into the crevices. Whoops, it's a little bit dark. There we go. I have a question for my friends from the UK. Have you guys watched The Crown yet? Everyone is talking about The Crown, and I've not seen it, and I don't know. I know like a lot of British people are bored with the royals and they don't care. I don't know why the US is so obsessed. It's so funny, isn't it? I think it's because it's sort of, I saw some sort of review about how people were like, people like watching people with money be miserable, you know? Guild had some great minis. They never played the game. Yeah, they did have some. Guild was started by competitive War Machine players, so super BS. Vivacity, yes. You have to leave? Okay, Dr. Panditeka. You have a good one. Blood Bowl survived for 20 years without GW. Now, was Blood Bowl originally a GW line? I have this faded ultramarine. I'm going to mix it with some of my blue to see if I can get a little bit of a lighter blue. You think your Irish wife is more interested in the British royal family than I was? I think that is really true for a lot of Brits. I don't know why, but I feel like that is maybe because you guys are, maybe because it's just in your face all the time. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. That's my highlight color, and I'm just going to keep it really subtle for now. I'm going to wet blend with this other color. I feel like I got a little too dark with my shadow now. Okay, but it's blending. Yeah, that looks good. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling really lazy right now. I kind of want to just throw some airbrush on this. I think it's the weather. I think it's because it's winter, can't be asked. There, actually, that's starting to look good. I like that. Let's get some lighter blue. I'll probably airbrush some of this. See how I'm blending it with the darker color, kind of smoothing it in. Whoa, that didn't work. 2 steps up, 1 step down. See, I feel like blue gets chalky on me. Maybe I'll have to use the airbrush. You ignore the royals, no interest in life aristocrats. Yeah, soap opera. I think I'm gonna airbrush because I feel a little lethargic today. So I got my airbrush here. Speaking of airbrush, Rumble, if you could do my giveaway, one of the prize packages is an airbrush from Badger. 3 people have a chance of winning an airbrush, and then I'm gonna have a whole bunch of other prizes with my, here, exclamation point, get noticed 2, I believe is what the code is, or the command for the, let me see if I can do it. Oh, there you go, Rumble's got it. Go ahead and check out that giveaway, guys. I just hit 20,000 followers on Facebook, and this is my thank you. This is my thank you. My sponsors are also thanking you because they probably wouldn't be sponsoring me if I didn't have such a large following, and so that way they can get the word out about their products. What was I looking for? Ah, yes, thinner. thinner. And my mask. Where's my mask? I gotta take my hat off to wear my mask. Thank you, Wandering Soup Ninja. It is a big deal. I've been painting professionally for 5 years. So it took me 5 years to get to 20,000 and a lot of work, a lot of work. It doesn't just come. I had to actually work for it. Oh, am I gonna be able to keep this hat on? Let's try it. I did it. Hat and mask. Okay, we're gonna do some overhead. We got the thinner. I gotta turn the airbrush on. Let me know if you can hear me. I know I'm a little muffled, so I'll try to talk a little bit louder. Come on, there we go. First, what I do is I put a little thinner in the cup. I'm gonna dump part of it out, and then I'm gonna spray this through. There we go. Okay, now we can put some of this. You have the population of my town following you. Wow. That is kind of crazy. Which bank you going to visit? Which bank you going to visit? What do you mean, which bank? I'm going to take a little of this too. A bit muffled, but you can hear. PPE is difficult to get. Oh, I get it. You used a regular outside. Yeah, I got this. I have had this airbrush mask for a while. Ah, which bank? Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm going to rob a bank. Shoshie. There we go. That's the perfect color. Okay, I need to mask first. I have some silly putty. I think I have some silly putty. I had some somewhere. Maybe. If not, I know where some is. Silly putty. Here it is. So if you don't have silly putty, you can buy this at the dollar store in the US. And I just need little pieces of it to put on his hands and mask off his hands. Right? And a little piece on his face. Because I don't want to get any blue on his face because I already painted that part. There you go, that's good enough. Oh, hi, Bug King. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's been a month, hasn't it? All right, now, you want a soft, now see how it started to spider a little bit? There we go, we want that softness. I probably want to put gloves on too. Let me do that. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. You can always dig out a Dungeon Saga or a Warhammer Crafts post-lockdown. You have a caffeine headache. Is that from drinking caffeine or not drinking caffeine? Those are the worst. Probably for not drinking caffeine. Oh, the lack of. Are you trying to quit? Doesn't take too long. Shoshie only rises when you mess with her geckos. Yes. Yes, don't make me force choke you. The review scores for the BGG for Steamforged previous games were enough to put me off. I don't need an okay dungeon crawler. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, do you see how blah that is? I think I need to go up in value. So, I'm just going to add a little thinner to this and dump it. Dump it again. Here, let's spray it. There we go. I'm going to add just this. This is the bright color. The bright color. Does Shoshie use the Schwartz? May the Schwartz be with you. Alright, it's not even coming out. There, now it's coming out. There's a lighter color. There, so much better. Smooth. I like that. Okay, let's see if I can do it on the sleeve up here. Okay. That sleeve looks the best. I'm not happy with this. What should I do? Mask in the same, is the mask in the same pink? She's gone to plaid. Wait. Yes, Spaceballs is so good. What am I doing? Okay. I feel like I want to lighten this, but I don't want to use another blue. So let's try going pinkish. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I think this might be, you just airbrushing from the top so you don't touch the shadows. Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. That's not the problem that's not what I'm unhappy with. I'm happy with the color. The technique is working, but the color is not. I'm going to put some airbrush cleaner. Oh, there's my airbrush cleaner. This is the good stuff. Okay. We entered 20K follower giveaway, but you might have to re-gift some of those things. That's fine. You can do that. You can give it away on your own stream, Doug King. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here, but just a little pink. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's probably what I want. Let's try this. Do you guys see what just happened? That little bit of pink lightened up that blue in a really pretty way. It was completely intuitive. I like it. Now see, I like that. Now I want to do this, There's just enough pink, but it's mixing with the blue inside. I know, right? Because the blue, I didn't completely take the blue out. What do you look for? More red, more blue, more saturated, more desaturated? Curious. So what I was looking for was I wanted kind of more luminosity, less desaturated. And I wanted to be a little bit more, I don't know, pretty. Does that make sense? There we go. Let's add a little bit more pink to that. Yeah, it kind of went toward purple. I think that I like it better purple than blue. I do. There's something about this blue, it's too blah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Pushing it toward purple makes sense. We've lost the bleeps, the swoops, and the creeps. Yeah, I don't always know what I'm doing. I don't always know what I'm doing. I just know that I know what I don't like. So now that I've got this color in here, just gonna play with it some more, get it a little bit more toward pink. Just on the edges of his cloak. See what that does? Isn't that pretty? I want him to look magical. You know? It still needs to be brighter. So I'm gonna put this in. We need it to be real pink, actually, and then I can glaze it back down with purple. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, where's my dump pot here? And a little cleaning of this. Are you finding Pro Acryl mix predictably? No. You stopped using miniature paints because how oddly the colors were. I know, right? No, they don't always play nice. But the advantage of Pro Acryl is that there's such a small range, you can learn how they interact pretty quickly. And I personally have a very good color memory. So I can carry color, and it won't be too difficult for me to learn a range. But I'm not getting this completely what I want. I need something bright. Okay, so now I feel like I want to put some transparent purple. Where's this? I have this into the cup. Let's do the transparent purple that I already have in here. Okay, a little thinner, tiny bit of thinner. Just a drop. There we go. And we're going to spray this up into the shadows. Ooh, do you see that spider? We don't want spidering. Okay, now we're going to hold it down and we're going to spray basically into the shadows. See how that's kind of darkening things a little bit? Yeah, I'm happier with him purple than blue. Yeah. Now, I'm going to try something. I don't know if I have the control. I might have to go back. One of the things I like about airbrush is I can kind of go back and forth with the different colors, right? And I can play around until I get it to where I want it. Okay. All right, so we got some of my darks in here. It's slowly starting to get to that kind of magical color I'm wanting. I think, let me try Druchii Violet. This will go into the crevices. That's not, yeah, that's Druchii Violet. Go into the crevices a little bit more. Do I want to do all the airbrushing now? I don't know what you mean. I don't understand the question. Ooh, that's pretty. Chimera, very nice. You're interested in getting, yeah, I'm interested in that signature series too. I don't, oh, you mean all the, do I want to do all of the airbrushing, or do I just, I don't understand the question, Bud King, sorry. Probably just do, I just do, right? I don't think about it. We've got some shadows in here. We need, actually, where's my oil paints? Hang on. It's so funny how I've been experimenting so much with the oils. Hold on. Let's do this and this. I love this color. Yes. Okay. These are my water mixable oils. They are, hold on, I'm going to take my airbrush off, or my, sorry, I need to clean my airbrush real quick, because I am done with it for the minute. So, okay, that looks pretty clean. Okay, turn that off and take my airbrush mask off. Do the water bro? Yeah, they dry really fast, in my opinion. And the other weird thing about the water mixable oils is that I can use acrylic on top of them sometimes. That's something I'm not used to doing. All right, I'm gonna put the oils on the plastic. There we go. This is Prussian blue. It's one of my favorite shade colors ever. I'm just going to make a little bit of an oil wash. We're going to mix that water in there. See? You can mix water with those. And because they're an oil, they should go down into the crevices pretty nice. Oh, look at how saturated and gorgeous that is. That is so pretty. That. Guys, I did it. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now, take a soft synthetic brush. Watch this. This is the trick with oils. Take a soft, dry synthetic brush. Oops. Now, I gotta be careful because I don't want to get that too. It's pretty wet, so there we go. I'm wiping some of it off. And I can kind of buff that in there a little bit too. This brush is not optimum. I probably want a little bit more of like a makeup brush, but it's starting to get there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? You guys like it when I just kind of experiment on stuff, don't you?
Are you doing experiments?
I am doing experiments. Let me get water on that.
Leaving water on it?
Mike! Don't mock me while I'm streaming.
What is my food?
Uh-oh, do you see what I did? I wiped off, the oil wiped off the acrylic. So, be more careful. This might be a thing where I probably should have set it. Let's add a little bit of acrylic. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna leave that and let that dry. And then I can come back with my shadow color and I can go back over that. But I need that to dry. Let's see, what the high line is their next level up if you want to splurge. The tip on the Eclipse is brass. Mike, pester Shosh. Oh, they're saying to pester me more. Do not do that.
No, definitely not. I like the bed that
He says no, definitely not.
I like the bed that I sleep in.
He likes the bed that he sleeps in, that's what he said. Okay, I'm going to carefully blend that. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of a T-line, but because it's oils and it dries slower, I can kind of blend it a little better. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just experimenting, but I kind of like with what's happening to it. It's like a watercolor. I really like that. Okay. And again, I gotta go back in smooth. I really like this in the front. Hold on, I gotta try a little bit more Prussian. I think that's why I like it. It kind of has a little bit of a watercolor feel to it. Just a little bit. Okay. I need a holder. This model is so heavy, I don't even know if my current holders are gonna hold it. Do you guys hear the crickets? It's so annoying. Okay, then I've got magenta. Let's see what happens when I mix magenta. Ooh, that's so pretty. With the Prussian. Maybe I'll get a nice purple. Very pretty, yes. Okay, that's pretty. Let's see what happens. I got that in there. Wow. Okay. All right, rinse and then smooth. Like I said, one of the nice things about the oils is that they don't dry instantly on your model, so they do allow a lot more play, open time. Okay. So this is something, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is a very soft, fluffy brush, and all it did was wick up everything. It didn't work at all. Let's try this again. That's better. Okay, I like that better. See if I can get it smooth. Smooth-esque. Okay. It's coming a little bit. Let's do a little bit of purple down here. There's a lot of chat going on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, when I get in experimental mode like this, it gets a little bit more difficult to pay attention to chat. Okay, let's see. Mike, when you get down here, I will have some strong words for your lack of proper spousal heckling. Bug King. You clearly have never been my spouse, or you would know that that you don't get to heckle me for very long without great pain. Oh yeah, I need to tell the story. So when Mike and I were first dating, I warned him very sternly never to try to out-brat me, right? And he decided to test that, and he was teasing me. Do you even remember what you teased me about? No, we don't remember because it was so small compared to what I did in the back. Yeah, don't mind us, we're just kibitzing. Yeah, you are. So we went to this Mexican restaurant, and Mike went to the bathroom. And while he was, I knew this restaurant really well. I knew that if you have a birthday, then they will come out and celebrate it with you. It wasn't his birthday, but I told them it was his birthday. And so we had finished our meal. He had completely forgotten that he had teased me. And they came out with a giant sombrero, and they sang with like a mariachi, and then they put like whipped cream on his nose and ice cream on his cheeks. Bug King says, ha ha ha, I feel that Mike's great pain is a necessary sacrifice for the chat's enjoyment. My wife is used to me being a smartass and teasing her. Doesn't mean I don't still get into trouble. So here's the thing. I'm what you call a paper tiger. Is that I tease quite a bit, but I don't like to be teased. So that's how it works. He kind of gets to a certain level, and I let him know when he's gotten too bad, because then I'll take it that next level, right?
Not even the next level. You get mean.
He says I get mean. Yeah, I do. I do. You do that most of the time. You go to TGI Fridays. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back to our oils. Let's see how this is drying nice. Okay. See, we need to go back higher up. Okay, at least it's getting somewhere. I feel like it's looking a little bit, it's somewhere. Let me add some more blue. Blue back here. That's better. This is an old Winsor Newton. And there we go. Okay, now I'm going to rinse that and then smooth it. There we go. That's nice. All right, I want to tell you, I'm seeing little dots here because I didn't do that on purpose. I want to make it look like I did do it on purpose. Let me see. I want to try something here. Where's my glasses? Okay, that worked. So I'm going to take my model here. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to just try to do a little speckle on his coat there. That we just have to hope those dry. Let's do the back. I've never tried this with oils. There's a little bit. It helps you. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, and then later I'm gonna do the stars and stuff, right? Your wife is a sweetheart to everyone but me. She's a sadistic streak a mile wide. I look forward to meeting your wife and trolling the hell out of you with her. You're just like, uh-oh. You got a 40mm lens for your DSL camera today. Should be very useful for miniature photography. That's cool. Yeah, there you go, Rumble. That's a good tiger. All right, so now, what do I want to do? I want to add quite a bit of ivory or cream or something to probably this. No, that's white. I don't want that. Let's try, let's just try ivory to that blue. See what happens if I can get a grayish color. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah. It's like a really light blue gray. Let me take off my glasses again. Ah! Look at this. So I'm painting his beard. It's looking good. Okay, I don't hate that. That's not bad. It's really dingy right now, but it will clean up once we add white to it and stuff like that. Okay. We can also just take a little bit of the ivory. See that? And that little bit of yellow that's in that ivory is going to pop out against that purple, which is purple is the opposite of yellow, right? Okay, I don't mind that. I have to figure out what to. I think I'm going to do a gray. So I need to look for my grays. You need another cup of coffee. I thought you were quitting. Or maybe that's to get rid of your caffeine headache. Blue, black, gray. There we go. Dark, warm gray. Let's add one of our colors that are already in here, like this ivory and this blue. That's better. Whenever you're mixing a new color with something and you want it to not clash with your current painting, add a little bit of the colors that you've already mixed in. That will help, trust me. I learned that from Alfonso Hirales, which he's such a good teacher. I'm just assuming that whatever this wave of rocks is, it's supposed to be like wind, not magical energy or anything. So that's why I'm painting it kind of a soft gray. There we go. This brush is starting to have it though. It's like not doing so good. Cool, there we go. Some of this, probably want to add some of that blue back in there. Sometimes it's just good to have some base colors and then tweak it after the fact. This is something I learned from James Wapple. He is the king of just throwing down some colors and then tweaking it. And he's so good at it. Does anybody here watch James's stream? He streams on Twitch every now and then. I don't know if he's super regular yet, but he's I actually get a chance to watch him every now and then because he streams at night. Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm not sure. It's such an oddball mini, really. He has a very good use of color. Yeah, he does. He doesn't stream GMT friendly times. That's true. He's very early morning. Yeah, that's true. He's very Aussie friendly though. He has a lot of Australian friends. All right, so because I've got this purple, let's mix some of that Prussian again with this. See how fast it dries? It really does cure pretty quick. Let's add a little bit more water. Wapelius? Yeah, something like that. I think that's his call name, call sign. Not Wapelicious, it's Wapelius. All right, so you see how I'm painting that on kind of heavy. What happens if I go ahead and wipe that off? Oh yeah, I like that. It's acting like a wash. A little bit. Is it difficult to watch me kind of experiment, or is it interesting? Because sometimes it's difficult for me because I don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of know what I want for my end result. But I'm using techniques I've not ever shown you guys before, or ever done myself, to be fair. So you get to watch me fail in public, probably, because the best way to learn is to fail in public, or fail. Just fail many times. Interesting? Okay, good. All right, I like that blue on the bottom, but I wanna add some brown because I want to act like it is. Let's try the dark. No, let's do transparent brown. I want to act like it's blue light mix. I don't know if this is going to make a gross color or what. Let's try it. I think it'll be okay. Just try it in a little spot. Okay, yeah, I like that. The blue makes it feel like it's shadowed brown. And the blue that's in the crevices stays, right? Because we're just kind of not dry brushing, but over brushing. That's actually super pretty. Probably working because there is a decent amount of blue in this brown color. Otherwise, it would probably shake things up and it would be not pretty. Okay, I like that a lot. Can you guys see it? It's really dark. You guys probably can't see it. Let's see if I can bring the light down a little bit. Can you guys? There, you can kind of see the brown. Watching a good experienced artist do what the hell am I doing stuff every time I go through is both endearing and shows that we're all still learning. Good. Yeah, that's another reason why I do it, because it's important to learn to do that. Speaking of which, there we go. Let's go ahead and paint the edge, because why not, right? It's gonna, oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that blue edge. It's subtle, you don't notice it right away, but it looks good. I think it looks better than a black edge. And for whatever reason, there's some cracks for where the model meets the base. And it wasn't going down in the cracks. There we go. Now it is. Now it is. Now, oh, that looks good. Okay. Look good, 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 good. Okay. I feel like I'm getting somewhere anyway. Let's do this brown on the staff. It's transparent, so that little bit of color that's already on here is going to kind of shine through and add interest. That's my expectation anyway. Let's pull this off. Yep, I like that. Thin that out. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I like it. So it's interesting because, oh, let me get this owl back here. I'll base coat it and then, yes, that looks good. Again, with the transparency, that purple shadow's already there. I think we lost my music. To go back in and check. One last piece on the owl. That's good. Let's take off this piece of his hand, or this mask. And then I got that last piece, which is, you can just take the whole piece of silly putty and take it right out. Look at that. Now, go back in with my gray. Fix his beard a little bit. Oh, I can't get to that side while I'm streaming anyway. I'll just leave it. That looks good. He's already a ton more interesting than I thought he was. Okay, so now if I was going to pick the opposite color of this purpley blue, it's probably going to be a yellowy orange. But it needs to have some pink in it. Because look, it's going to be probably similar to this kind of coral. I think it needs to be... All right, this is the tricky part. So we've got this magenta over here. You can pull that out, and then I'm gonna do something I've never done. I'm gonna try to mix this water mixable oil with some acrylic and see what happens. I've got this pastel yellow. I don't know what's gonna happen. You traditionally can't mix oils and acrylics together because that's pink. I want it to be more orange, but that's a very pretty pink. Peachy coral is a great color. Yeah, it needs more yellow. Just a tiny bit more yellow. I'm going to add a little transparent yellow down here. There we go. So let's see what happens, because we've got this pink. So what happens when you add pink to yellow? What happens when I add the magenta to transparent yellow? Ooh, that's a really pretty pink. Corally color. Like that. That is pretty. What would that look on this? We need more yellow. More yellow. I'm going to put this on with a little bit more yellow each time. It looks like crap right now, but just wait. Oh, see, now that's a better color. That's more orangey yellow. That's much better. Yes, 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 yes. Like that. Start adding some of that red back in there, see what happens. Maybe not. Okay, then this is the transparent, or this is the pastel yellow that I had. Yeah, we need pastel yellow now. Such an odd color. I'm going to see what happens when I just do like a little dry brushy kind of motion. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like it either though. Let's do the pure yellow. Better. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. And it's on top of that white primer too, so it's looking cool. It still is going to need some kind of something dark. Go ahead and go on the other side. Remember that one stream where Shoshie was just like throwing paint around and then, you know, whatever, it just like looked good all of a sudden. That's my goal. I hope it happens. Now we go back in with this light. The magical Shoshie technique, yeah. I kind of like that yellow. Truly, oh, there we go. You guys, can you see that? You can't see that. It's not picking up the colors the way it's showing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can adjust. That's great. That's great. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this so maybe I can get the color to look how it looks to me, because it's a little bit more saturated than this. Bear with me. Configure video. Here we go. All right, this is how it looks to you guys, but I'll show you. Let's add saturation. Yeah, that's pretty close to how it looks for me, and I like how it looks in the, well, no, it's not. Let me back that back up. What I need is maybe contrast. There we go. That's better. Better, sorta. It's still not the right color. Add a little bit of saturation. So, back off the, there we go. Well, it's somewhere right in between that, but with more yellow. And I can't really adjust that. Ooh, there's a lot more yellow in it. Let me try sharp. Let me try saturation again. Yeah. If I try to saturate the yellow, then it washes out the purple. And so I don't know, can't really fix it. Man. It's like one of those paintings where it looks like a mess until the end, and then they flip the canvas and upside down, and suddenly it's I think it, yeah, it's probably going to be like that. All right. This gray now is not working for me at all, because I'm going to show you one more technique with the oils, because I don't know if it's going to work. But with the white oil, I can do some stuff. Let's take the white. All right. I'm going to take this. Has that got too much blue in it? Yep, I can't use that anymore. Let's just apply it with this. So you can put the white down like so. Let's see, we're kind of sort of dry brushing it, and then take that big fluffy brush. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, and that worked. It's just, it's very smooth. All right, I'm going to do that again. So put down the white where you want it. Now take the big fluffy. And it should just highlight it pretty. Yep, that worked. Let's do white on his beard again. Okay, same thing over here. It's getting there. I lost my music. I did. That's pretty. I'm going to take this one that has a little blue in it and just glaze it a little bit so it's not so bright white. Okay, and then there is that little bit of white that's on his. See if I can get that off with my water. Yes, good. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Snap your fingers and suddenly it's competition. No, it is not competition level. That is funny though. All right, with my brown, what happens if I go over my rocks with my brown? Wait. There we go. That's pretty. I think I want to do some of the rocks not brown though. Maybe we'll mix different colors of gray. All right. I feel like I need a break, and this is a good spot to stop. I think I will continue painting him on Monday. Let's actually, wait. It's the 27th. Monday is December. I haven't put my December calendar up yet, so I have time to, let me make sure here. No, November 30th is the last day. Something's going on in the last day. We have something on my calendar for the last day of the month. Let me check it. Bear with me. Here it is. November. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can still work on this on Monday, so that works. Perfect. All right, I will leave this for Monday. It looks like it's already drying. It's perfect. And let's find somebody else to pass off to. Thank you guys so much for coming. This was a good time. Don't forget, sometime in Hanukkah, we're going to give away mensch socks to one of my followers. Let's see. So make sure you're tuning in every day of Hanukkah. All right, let's find somebody to stream to. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and raid Nalindi. There we go. Just go ahead and punch that raid button, and I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.